John the Goat. I'm out here in the dark. It's starting to get cold really fast, but I'm gonna tough through it today. I'm gonna try to get this fire started as quick as I can. Just try to put a little bit everywhere. Mm. Trying to get this thing started quick. I'll have to double check what the temp is outside. I've got a few tiny pieces of paper in there to try to get this thing started. Hmm. This may take a minute. Especially if my lighter don't want to light. Yeah, it's about to die. I gotta back up. That was my only one that was like really good for lighting grills with though. Oh. Come on, let's go. Let me get this thing going. Oh well, I didn't realize that was gonna catch so well. Hey Daniel, hey Orny, how's it going? I'm camping, fixing to do some cooking, trying to get a fire started. Not real sure if it's gonna work out or not. How are you guys? Come on, Mr. Fire. Oh no, P. Diddy's here. It's dark. I got my lights up. I got a ring light to help with the darkness, but it is dark out there. The highway's pretty close, but there's nothing but pitch black out there. There's something shiny. Yeah, I've got a little setup now. I've got a lot of wood set aside. That's where I've been putting my ashes. You can say hi to my cellmate. He is kind of famous. Maybe you heard of him. His name is Drake. They would put some famous people together. All right, I think this is gonna get nice and started now. Did you see Drake to the helicopter? No, I try not to pay attention to political nonsense. Come With Me was pretty good. It was on that Godzilla soundtrack. I like that one. Other than that, I don't really have any big like P. Diddy songs that I can think of that I enjoyed listening to. Thanks, Daniel. It took me a second to get it started. I'm fixing to cook on it. Can you listen to Thick of It by KSI? I will write that down. I can't remember if I've heard that or not. Yeah, that's gonna end up being a pretty decent fire. Wow, is that green? That's totally green, bro. Or yellow, orange. Like that's not a normal colored fire. That's pretty neat. Yes, yes, sir. Very colorblind. I used to be. I got better. Well, so I've got a pretty nice little setup out here. It's not much. A concrete pad, some gravel. Oh man, dude, I glow so green. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Cosmo, what's up, bro? He's got the YouTube, he's got his phone, so it can't be too bad, right? Bro, it's terrible. I mean, you make yourself at home though. You got money. What is there? I mean, just ask for some. They won't give it to me. uh, Maybe try to find things that can be used instead. I don't know how to help you here, bro. I gotta get some more wood. How's it going? I got my horny hat on. But I'm cooking pork chops. I think that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna throw a tiny bit more wood on it before I head inside and start cutting stuff up. I might need to knock this over. Yeah, this is like the 12th one of these that I've done. I've done a crazy ton now. I'm actually running out of things to cook. If you guys happen to have favorite meals or recipes that I could look up, I think they're, as long as they're yours, you can. I mean, that should be good for a while. All right, let's go cut up some stuff. Oh. I guess I could plug this thing up while I'm sitting. Message redacted, message redacted, message redacted. I mean, how well are you guys eating? Like, really? I guess that's not the greatest angle. It is pretty dark in here, though. Start with this onion. Just like every other meal, we gotta start with an onion. And we're gonna cook in one of the same little pans that I cooked in last stream. If you're new to the channel, name's John the Goat. I do cooking streams, art streams, video games. I've done a few podcasts. I've started doing Saturday morning cartoons. Like, my channel's just all over the place. I'm gonna put decent little slices of butter down in the bottom of that pan. And now for the pepper. I've been looking at this thing online called Garden. It's Gardyn. I've messaged them to see how I might be able to become some kind of affiliate as far as spreading the word about it. But it's an indoor garden. It is like a tower garden that you set up inside. I can't click links. Pour some Mountain Dew on the onion. What would that do? Hey Chris, how's it going, bro? Chris is a cool dude. He plays a lot of Fortnite. I don't know if P. Diddy gets into Fortnite or not. I'm doing art streams. I guess I can show them off towards the end of the stream, especially that page that I was drawing on. That would be pretty easy to show off. And talking about maybe mailing those out to people when they're done. I'm losing onion. Let's see, I've almost got all this cut. I mean, I figured I would do a later stream, and I'm starving, and I had to cook to be able to eat, so I figured I might as well stream. Gorilla Tag, if you know what that is. I have no idea. Make it taste better. Oh, Mountain Dew? I was going to use this. Let them kind of marinate in it. Get nice and soft, and then add a little bit of water to it. Then pan sear those pork chops and drown those in it and let them finish cooking down in there with it. Butter and Dales. That might not be enough, but it might. I had to double check my fire out there. I've halfway got an eye on it. Let's see. We can prep those in a minute. Put the butter up. Oi. Take this out here with us. I've got a lid for it. Oh. That's a nice knot. I've got a stand up here for the phone, but I think this works out quite a bit better. I've got more wood. Just kind of knock everything down and spread it out. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, let's see. Put this thing on. I hardly ever cook directly on that thing. If I do, I'll wash it pretty good beforehand. Come on. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put the lid on it. Oh, smoky. Oh, I guess with the flames coming up, the lid might not be a good idea right off the bat. And the little handle just fell off of it. I've got another one of those. What are we cooking tonight? How's it going, Lucky? Geo3P, Mods Chat, hey everybody. How are you? Let's see. Not bad. I'm just starting my dinner. I'm doing some pork chops. I cut up an onion and a green pepper, and I can probably season them a bit, but I put butter in the bottom and put Dales in there. Oh yeah, I actually send people these things too every now and then. I've got I've got goat gear. I don't have it on like a merch store or anything like that or anything. I get the majority of it from Temu and just mail it to people. But this is actually going to get started really quick. It's working exactly the way I want it to. I'm going to grab something to stir it up with. Get that wooden spatula. And I do have that seasoning I've been using a lot. I could sprinkle some of that on there. I always try to pre-cook these because I've had way too many meals where I've bit into a halfway cooked onion or green pepper, and I eat so many onions and green peppers. All right, I could probably go ahead and prep that pork chop and pan sear it while that's getting ready, and I can add a bit of water to it as I add the pork chops to the onions and green peppers, because I'm sure that the majority of that's going to be gone. I'm in Toronto, by the way of Jamaica. Where are you, in America? I'm in North Alabama. That's really good stuff. I had it the other night. You smiled at my message. Let's see. Let me wash my hands again. I appreciate you coming through, hanging out. I'm in North Alabama, like pretty close to the Tennessee state line right now. I try to stick around campgrounds around this area. That's where my job's at. I'm just gonna flip that over. Let's see. Fort. I love the angle of your camera. I gotta learn how to do that. I have a tripod. I don't know if I have you on Discord or not. It's an arm that you can bend around that will stay in the angle that you want them to be at, and it's got like a clip on one side and a thing for your phone on the other. I think I got them at Walmart. It was like $10, I think. Electronics department. The only downside is with that, the bendable thing, it's not always stable, and sometimes your camera ends up bouncing around like it's stupid. Alright, I'm gonna marinate one side of this really quick, and then stir that onion and green pepper up really fast, and then come back. And I left that seasoning out there too. That's actually going really, really well. Yeah. Yo, Blazing Cool, how's it going? It's 8:28 p.m. here. What time is it here? Yeah, it is 7:30 p.m. here. How's it going, Blazing Cool? I saw you playing Minecraft earlier. Were you playing from your phone? It didn't look like you had a 100% stable connection. Alright. Fork. I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. I just want to lightly dust both sides of this and kind of make sure it's going to stay there. What else have I got? I know I have garlic powder in here somewhere. Whoa. Yeah, garlic powder. I had some onions. There it is. Ooh. These are good for it too. They've got a lot of flavor in them. And most of this is going to get charred. Alright. I can't wash my hand yet. There's a pan. It looks big enough for both of them. I've used it in the grill already, or on the grill already. I got one dirty hand and one clean hand. I'm trying to manage this properly. Alright, got butter in the pan. Try to get in the center. Sit that in there. Sit that. Let's see, let's get it in there like that. Alright, set that to the side. Oh, I'm making a mess. Campsite living isn't always fun. At least I got hot water. That is really, really hot. Only one dirty, one clean. That should be a song. Count, how's it going, bro? Dude, you made it to one of my cooking streams. I guess because of the weird time I'm doing it at, huh? Alright. 2 clean hands. I mean, I'm on a campsite, so how long is that going to last? Alright, so now all I need is something to flip those with. I guess the camp safe spatula that Jackie sent me will work just fine. I am going to go ahead and grab a little bit of water to take out there with us. No, not much. About the same amount I use in all my other dishes. See if we can find lids for all this stuff real quick. Make a mess. Alright, let's go back outside. Yeah, I was waiting for the Mishmash backup upload. Dude, I've been trying to join Mishmash over and over and over again for the past couple days. I'm just gonna sit that right there. I mean, I am cooking with a whole lot of wood. That may be hot enough. I mean, that is cooking really nicely. So maybe if I just sit it right there on that hot spot, I can get some results off of that. I don't want to cook it all the way through. I'm just kind of trying to pan sear it really nicely before I add it to this. And I assumed that a lot more liquid would be coming off of this already. Because as that loses fluids, I guess a lot of fluid is coming out of the onions and green peppers. But as that heats up, it's just getting more salty, really. That's why I brought the water out here. Just getting saltier. That's already started cooking. Updating buggy mods. It's 2:30 in the morning. It's 7:30. Yeah, you're like 7 hours ahead of me, bro. Well, at least it's dark in both places, right? I can't find the moon. I do have an enclosure coming. Or I've got one picked out. It's not coming yet. But it fits over the top of this. It's got a big vent that is in between the top of this, about here and here. It's like a secondary little roof to it. And it's got walls on it with a zipper. So all of my stuff right here will fit inside of it. And I'm hoping that the fire, all the smoke will be able to get out of the vent, and the fire will keep the inside of there warm. So I'll be able to continue doing these things no matter how cold it gets out here. And it looks like this is working quicker than I thought it would. And I mean, I didn't think to mention how cheap these meals are. Like this pack of pork chops right here, it was like $2.50 American. And then an onion and a bell pepper together is less than $1. And then I had the Dales already. I've got plenty of Dales. Like, there's nothing to this. Like, this is like $4 worth of food. Yeah, that's working out really well. But yeah, just let me know when the bugginess is done, I guess, Count. I've been playing on Dano's SMP. Hey, it does look good, don't it? I should have grabbed some mushrooms. That's all I'm missing right now is some mushrooms. It's still pretty squishy, but it's almost to that point where I can put it over into that and pull that over to the center. If the pan was bigger, I would just pour that into there. I gotta cook like that when I'm older. That's why I'm doing these things, bro. Like, there's no telling what you might pick up, what you might learn just by watching me do this. Like some kind of silly recipe, you know, like I realize most of the stuff that I've cooked so far is pretty much just has onions and bell peppers in it. But everybody needs to know how to cook food. Like fast food stuff isn't always going to be an option. I mean, it may become more of an option, but you never know. And those are looking really good already. Those little onions are caramelized on there with the butter. And they're going to taste completely different from those onions. I've spent the day trying to network with new people. Since I wasn't able to get on the Mishmash, I did Saturday morning cartoons yesterday. We watched public domain cartoons for like 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and move these over. It was a whole lot of fun, and we're gonna do it again next week. But after I did that, hold on, let me put this down a second. After I did that, I did an art stream where I actually got my notebook out, like using the phone like I am now, and sat there and drew in front of people. I was like, now I want to get me a dry erase board, you know, and just set it on this table here and have the dry erase board taking up the whole screen, you know, and I could sit here and draw things instead of on the piece of paper. I think that would be a pretty fun idea. And the catchphrase is catching on. Aspire to inspire until you expire. Oh, that smells amazing. Alright, y'all sit. I don't think y'all can see down in the pot. I'm gonna ditch this for a minute and go back to this wooden and just try to bury these things. Because we do still want some of that liquid to go away. Copyright that catchphrase. I'm sure somebody else is. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first one to say it. That's why I try to throw that goat for hire thing in the front. This is cooking really nicely for how I started it out. And I mean, I might as well set this to the side when it's finished and turn the lights off and have a good look at it. I knew this was going to be one of those quicker meals. Pork chop doesn't take very long to cook, neither do the veggies. But as you can see in the bottom, nothing's burning. Do I have a flash mode on my phone? Oh my gosh, I have a flash mode on my phone. Did you see what just happened? Oh my gosh. I've got 27% left. I can do that. Oh, that is cool. I mean, the flashlight is catching a lot more steam and whatnot. Look how cool that looks. It's not that big a difference. That's pretty neat though. I didn't really, I just now saw that lightning bolt. Uh-huh. It's just they're sitting right on the bottom of this. So I'm gonna flip them over. I've got a zoom function too. That way I don't have to get so close to the heat. And then it's just a matter of having a steady hand. I don't know how many people eat good. I've found some recent cooking streams that are really impressive. But too many people eating fast food, spending too much money. It costs 3-4 times the amount I spend on this food for anywhere I might want to go. Ace, what's happening, man? I saw you playing no, it wasn't a Minecraft, was it? I saw you playing a video game earlier too. I sat in your chat, sat in your live stream for like 20, 25, 30 minutes. It's still streaming from your PlayStation. Yeah, Fortnite and Minecraft. I could have swore I saw some Minecraft. I was like, I think I caught more of the Fortnite. Alright, we are gonna pull this off. It's smelling real done. I love these things. I can grab the side of it and get up underneath these things. Set that to the side. Put the lid on this thing. Let the aluminum cool down a bit. That way I can move it without needing assistance. Lord X, what's happening, bro? Let's see. Let's kill the ring light. Ooh. Yeah. I guess I could kill my solar. I mean, just a little bit. I'm done cooking. But you're not too late for this. Oh, it's about to get dark. I didn't really think about how much fun this part would be until I sat out here and recorded some the other day. Isn't that cool? Especially in the dark. That's the coal. This is the standard coal bed that I cook on. I think we have Blazing Cool set up to play on Dano's SMP with us on Minecraft. Let's see. Grab this thing. I can see it a lot better with the camera. Look how cool that is. I'm just busting up the few remaining big coal pieces that are in there. Like hardly anything's on the grate anymore. I will find you and steal your food. Man, this Minecraft texture pack is so realistic. Dude, I'm doing so much more than Minecraft. Like I've got the Mishmash SMP that I'm playing on, and I've been playing on Dano's server a bit. And the Cobblemon, I've been doing that once a week. And then we have these cooking streams that I've been doing. I just got finished cooking some pork chops. And doing art streams where I use speed draw on Roblox to do the 3-minute speed draws, taking requests from people. And then I turn those into the shorts. And I'm doing like IRL notebook drawings where I kind of draw out the people's names, all fancy and stuff, that pop up in my chat. And I just started doing Saturday morning cartoons. So I'm not really doing podcast stuff anymore, but that's still up in the air. Like I could finish episode 5 anytime. So yeah, I'm branching out into a little bit of everything. I'm about 1,200 watch hours away from having a membership area, and I'm pretty much just gonna use that as like an age consent wall to play games that I wouldn't necessarily play in front of little kids. As far as like spooky games or like zombie games, like Resident Evil and stuff like that. That way I'll be able to gift the memberships to the people that I know are over 18. But it's gonna be, I feel like it would be a good way to separate things. You don't want to lose the audience you already have. Yeah, well, I feel like the speed draw is the only real consistent stuff right now. I've still got a little bit of Minecraft stuff coming out, like maybe once or twice, 3 times a week. So if they showed up for the Minecraft, that's still coming at them. But there's definitely stuff coming from all different directions now. That was pretty neat, wasn't it? got little spots glowing on it like stars now. Silt or slit. I'll check it out. I've got a small list of like Little Nightmares. I plan on playing it. God, there's so many of them. Like really, like even a few games from 10, 20, 30 years ago that I wouldn't necessarily play in front of a little kid. I played both Little Nightmare games, excellent games. But like, if a little one were to find my speed draws, like, say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, and subscribe because they want to see more drawings, I don't want something like that popping up on their news feed. I gotta have a little bit of a filter to use, you know. I want whatever pops up on their news feed from subscribing to my channel to be something that they can enjoy, regardless of whether it's Minecraft or me drawing something or playing a different video game, playing Pokemon, whatever it is. It's family friendly content. Mom and dad and the family of 6 can all sit around and watch it without necessarily getting offended. Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold out right now. It's not that cold. Let me see if I can turn my lights back on. Ooh. Lights. Wow. It's a little brighter than I thought it was going to be. Ooh. Had a lot more ashes on my screen than I thought I did. But yeah, it's pretty done now. It'll be hot for a little while, but till next time, I can put the lid on it. I'm gonna grab the food. I'm glad there's a lid on this container. I do want to set up a redirect, but first I'll want to try to find that piece of paper I was drawing on yesterday. Look at this spooled thing. Look at how spooled that is. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. This is what we did on stream yesterday. Everybody that popped up in chat, I wrote their name down. And I'm gonna make one of these every Saturday night and put the date on it. Yeah, X is getting this one. I'm gonna mail it to him. Anybody that might want one just can get, like, I'll give them away when I'm done with them. Oh, let's see. Oh, and I've got this pulled up too. That's what we've been working on Dano's SMP. It's a full parkour PvP station. Fully set up. Like, it's almost, it would be good for tag. Just chasing each other around. Alright, let's see if I can get this pulled up. Content. Live. It says I'm not live. Refresh. Okay, now I'm live. Customization. Redirect. Fox is still streaming. I've already redirected to him once today. This is gonna blow his mind, guys. If you do make it to his stream, like say like Goat Raid or something, he's very appreciative of the of the redirects. He really loves seeing it. But yeah, you guys have a good evening. We will see you guys, I'm not sure, like at maybe mid next week with another campfire cooking. And yeah, don't forget to aspire to inspire until you expire. Have a good one, guys.